Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Showing the slab in today's game, Will Warren. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a strike. The Phillies would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Swung on, belted. That's back. And gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 12th of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that is downstairs. 2-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Popped up. Chisholm hauls it in for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
Bryce Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Nick Castellanos, batting with one down, takes a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one sliced foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's JT Realmuto.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hitting better than 350 this month.
And that one clips the corner. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Out to short, Volpe. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Taijuan Walker. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Back in New York, top of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Warren back to work. Warren in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Max Kepler at the plate. Ball one low. Marsh on at first, nobody out. This one popped up. Chisholm. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 4.
Here's the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Oh, he hit him.
He's hit.
And that got him pretty flush.
Batting 9.
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
On the ground, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York, and now here's the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And we're back. Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Flied out his first time. Foul ball there. Schwarber working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Turner stands at second with no outs.
One, two.
In the dirt. Man at second. Pitch misses.
2-2.
It's 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Harper retired.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, stepping in, Oswald Peraza.
Third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
All set for the start of the inning. And now it's JT Realmuto. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And there's a foul ball.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Marsh.
Lined into left center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now batting Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Man at second. And it's 1-1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. His 12th of the season. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now the third baseman. Right through there for a strike. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells down to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Stop. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grisham makes the catch, and that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn
New York
things over to the
Yankees.
righty, number 31.
Number 31.
He last pitched 2 days ago. Trey Turner at
Leading
the
off for
plate.
Philadelphia,
He's
the
already
shortstop,
homered here in this
Trey
one.
Turner.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Ball. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Pickoff move to first.
No,
For you growing
he's in
up
there.
in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. Turner runs. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position. And a pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. And there's a ball.
Count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And the runner holds.
You hear people talk about letting the
The
ball
first
travel
baseman,
so
number
often
3,
in terms of a
Bryce
hitting approach, and that's a great
Harper.
example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Here comes Bryce Harper. That
Yeah.
one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Turner in to score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to
The right
5.
fielder, number 8.
These guys today are so great with handling
Castellanos.
velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a man at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He swings and fouls one off. Harper leads off first with one away. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's a ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen.
Two
Scott
balls, 1 strike.
Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loisaga warming up as well. Man at first, one away.
Three, 1.
And ball 4,
That's high,
2
ball
aboard.
4.
Now batting.
Here
the
comes
catcher,
Real Muto.
JT.
Went down
Real
looking on
Muto.
3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one at triple digits.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that is out of play. And that's way high. And it's 2-2. stays alive. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham trying to get there. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That's in there. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Look out.
Take your base.
That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him.
Now batting,
and he hit him.
left fielder,
Next to hit, Max Kepler. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
That's in.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Line drive. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Yankees nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Popped up. Harper has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, number 4. And that one missing low. Fastball is outside. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Hey.
This to center field. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
You'll one. And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 31 is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Scott Efros comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Trey Turner now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
No, ball.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Man at first, and here is Kyle Schwarber. Swinging a foul straight back. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Foul ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. In to score is Turner. It's 8-1. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So man aboard, and now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 9-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One gone runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And a strike on the outside edge. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
The other way, and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Next offering is outside. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Castellanos over at second. Marsh at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Two outs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
He goes down looking. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Yankees 1. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's
Fits?
a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, at the plate, number 4. Efros back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. That's in there. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Right down the chute, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, Chisholm sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Ah, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. To third, Peraza gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.